Cultural land. Hi everybody! It is time for another Motivational Wednesdays, and I'm so glad that we are here once again because I love talking to my people. Now, today we have a very important topic. We're going to do another real talk session because I realized that the first one was such a success and everybody really liked the one-on-one action we had going on. So we're going to do another real talk session. And right now, or today, we're going to talk about hard work and dedication, because I feel like those two principles are probably the most two important that you're going to need to do to get anywhere in life. To do anything, you need hard work and you need dedication. Without hard work and dedication, don't expect to get anywhere, really, because where are you going to get if you don't put the work in? So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to be discussing hard work and dedication, and we're going to do it the real way because that's the only way I know how. So stay tuned. So hard work and dedication is like everything. Like, that is what you need to get anywhere. I don't really know. Like, I'm kind of at a loss for words because it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, if you don't put hard work into what you're doing, then it's not going to be recognized. You're not going to get anywhere. Nothing is going to get done. And if you're not dedicated to a certain project or dedicated to your craft or your skill or your talent, then what's the point of even doing it? If you're not going to put 100% into something, then don't put any percent. That's my opinion. The reason being is because you can have all the talent in the world. You can be the most talented person ever in whatever it is that you do. But if you don't have hard work, like if you're not willing to work hard to really push your passion or push or motivate, what you motivate yourself, then it's not going to work. You have to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, nothing gets done. It's a very simple fact. There are other people that will be less talented than you are, but because they have such hard work and dedication, they get way further than where you get. You know why? It's because they're doing everything that they have to do to get recognized. They're going to shows. If you're art, if that's the type of thing you do, they're putting out artwork. They're playing the instrument all the time. They're doing gigs. Whatever it is that you do, you have to do it all the time. That's basically it. But only if that's what you want to do. So basically what I'm trying to say is, when you find out where you really want your life to go, where where you really stick with how you want your life to be, or you see your life a certain way, or you doing a certain thing, you have to stick to that and then go after it, whatever it is that you want. That's it. If you teeter-totter, your results are going to be teeter-totter. Some days is good, some days is bad. So I'm going to really try to put things into perspective here. Okay, so the only way to get great or really good at doing one particular thing is you have to do it all the time. They don't say practice makes perfect for nothing. I mean, I don't really believe there's perfection, but you get what I'm trying to say. Do your craft all the time, you're not going to really be that good. You might be okay at it and you might, still have the talent, but in order to really be, recognized or noticed or in order to have your own style in doing things, you have to really do what you love to do all the time. That's the only way to really get. Now, with that being said, when you start doing it all the time and you're jumping into the flow of it, and now that's the only thing you can think about doing, then you're gonna realize how easy it is to be dedicated to that thing. And like I said before, this topic to me is not one that you really need to elaborate on because it's really simple. Like, it's so simple. If you don't put the work into what you want, you're not gonna get anything out of it. You can't just sit there and, wish and pray for certain results and not have the driving force behind it. That's not the way life works. Nothing works like that. You have to, it's just like your regular 9-to-5 job. When you go to work, you have to work or else they won't pay you. You know, you're only there to work. So it's just like when when you're starting a business, or you're promoting something, or you're doing something by yourself, or you know, you're aspiring to fulfill your dreams. You have to put the work in. You put the same amount of effort you do going to your 9 to 5 into your personal dreams, and see how far you get. You probably will get to the point where you don't even need a 9 to 5. So my point is, like, sometimes you really have to sit and think for a second, and make certain decisions, and you know, maybe certain sacrifices. But you sacrifice everything you ever wanted to do, your hopes and dreams, to go to another man's job. But you won't sacrifice, you know, putting in or extra sleep or something from going to another man's job to put into what you want to do. How does that make sense? Unless you really want to work for somebody else for the rest of your life, then that's up to you. But that's not my idea of life. You know, I don't have a problem working for other people, but I want to love what I do. I don't want to dread going to work every day. I want to get up and, like, yes, today's the day that I do photography and videography all day. To me, that is everything. And I'm pretty sure whatever your dream is or whatever your talent is, you would love to just wake up and be doing that and actually get paid for doing that. So you have to really, sometimes you have to just make certain sacrifices and take a little bit of effort out of going to a 9 to 5 and put it into what you really want to get done. If you sit here and say, oh, maybe, you know, next month I'll do it, next week, don't procrastinate. If you procrastinate, nothing's going to happen. You know, let me turn this into something personal now, because I'm, you know, I don't even know how to be honest. And the only way for you to come on a journey with me is if you know what is happening on my journey. So this YouTube channel was supposed to be started like a good year and a half ago. And I kept telling myself, you know, I'm going to start later, you know, when I have more free time, when I did this, da-da-da-da. It was always another excuse. And personally, it's probably because of fear too. But one day I just sat there and I'm like, what am I waiting for? I have a camera. I have lights. I have lens. I have basically everything I need. Why am I not making videos? Why am I not doing what I really want to do? Why am I not inspiring people? Why am I not even trying, you know, or doing something? Because I'm just sitting here and I'm not doing anything. I keep going to work. Then, you know, when your boss is finished with you and when he feel like he doesn't need you, he's not going to consider all the effort you put into his job. He's going to fire you because he doesn't care. Remember, he's building his dream, and everything is at fault, or everything is at fault when it's coming in the way of what he's trying to build. And you're just one of the roadblocks. So if he feels like you need to be fired, you will be fired. That's the way you have to start looking at what you're doing in your business. The time is really now. There's no time to sit around and think, you know, maybe I want to do this. Maybe if that's what you're doing, then you need to go back and work for 9 to 5, because then you're not ready to really step above the rest and get things done. That's really basically it. You have to really set it in your mind that, okay, this is the path I want to be on, and I'm going to do everything I need to do to stay on that path. I'm not coming off of that path until I get where I want to get to. And that's how you have to look at this. If you don't have that train of thought and opening a business and promoting a passion in anything, you can be as talented as you want. You're not going to make it. Okay? There are people out here that are really hungry for life and all that it has to offer. And if you sit back and watch all the hungry people be hungry and stay hungry, you're never going to eat. And that's the bottom line. Get up, get out, and do what you have to do. Put the work in. Stop procrastinating all the time. That's not going to make it. I procrastinated this YouTube channel for a year and a half. Who knows where I would have been if I would have started when I was supposed to. We don't know. And I will never know because I waited this whole time. Now I'm at the point where I'm not waiting anymore, because I realize that once you lose it, it's never coming back. Don't waste time. You know, make up your mind and go after what you want. We don't have time to play. You know, this is 2015. Put all those plans you had from 2013, put them into action. Get somewhere, you know. Life is really short, and We can't wait. What are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Because you may have an idea or a wonderful idea and sit on it and not do anything with it. And the next thing you know, a couple months or probably a year later, somebody else comes with your exact idea. And now you feel like crap because you're like, I came up with that first, but nobody knows you came up with that first. So who are they going to believe? They're going to believe the person that's putting in the work behind the idea, that's really driving it home. They're not going to believe you that was sitting on the idea and you had nothing towards it. So stop waiting for other people to do the things that you're supposed to be doing. The signs are never wrong. Please listen to the universe. Don't wait. The time is now. I mean, if you don't have if you don't have the tools or the equipment to do something, then you can't do it. But work towards it. There's always something that could be done to get you a step closer to where you want to be. And that's really what I'm trying to say. The little things count. When you do one little thing after one little thing, next thing you know, you have a big thing. It all adds up. Everything adds up. If you're not where you want to be, you need to be setting yourself, put in the setting stones to be putting you on the right path then. And then when you get on the path, then you work at it. So if you're not completely there, work on being there. Then when you get there, work on staying there. That's what you have to do. Everything else doesn't matter. If you want to do something as a hobby, then that's great. You do it on your free time and you play around and you do it. But if you really want to do something and get it done, do it. Stop waiting for other people to do it for you. It's not time to play. That's basically what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to realize that, yes, everything is all fun and nice. And then other times you have to realize that it's not time to play. Some people's life depend on their hustle. If they don't have a hustle, they don't have a life. So when it comes to those type of people, you have to realize that not everything is all fun and games. It could be, but there's a time and place for everything. And we have to always put things into perspective and always know when to get serious and when to put in the work, and then when to enjoy the work that we have put in. That's how we have to. And you can't, in my opinion, if nothing's really getting done, what are we going to really enjoy? Are we going to enjoy just sitting here doing nothing together all day? That's not fun to me. Fun to me is knowing that I worked my butt off for something, I've seen some result, and then I'm sitting back like, man, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I really pushed myself to do that. That's fun to me. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm just telling you, as the person that I am, I just want to share that wealth with you. In my brain, that's the way it works. And maybe some people's opinions are different. I don't know. But all I can say to you is that I've never seen it work. I've never seen a lazy person get anywhere. Maybe you have. Or maybe just pure luck. But that's it. It's pretty plain and simple, people. I told you to trust your struggles. Now, with trusting your struggles, put the motivation behind the work and get it done. Get things done. Stop waiting. Don't wait. Do it now. When you do it now, things start to happen. You know what? When you do what you said you was going to do now, then you get something else to do. And then after you've done that, then you get something else. And that's how it keeps building. And next thing you know, the train is rolling, or the ball starts to roll. And then you pick up momentum, and then you're like, wow, things are like really happening. Then after you pick up momentum, then it keeps going. And then next thing you know, you've reached one goal in your life, and now you're on your way to a second one that you couldn't even imagine. That's how those things work. But if you don't start rolling the ball, you can't pick up momentum. You have to start somewhere, people. Don't sit around. Don't wait. If you have something to do, get it done. If you set a date and time, make sure you're there. Make sure you're on time. Sometimes you have to lose sleep. That's it. Make certain sacrifices to get when you want to go. Or you can live an average life and work for another man or another person forever. And then when they're done or when they're okay with where you've built their dream to, they're gonna let you go. Then you're gonna wish you would have done what you said you was gonna do before you're at the point where now you have nothing. Don't wait. I'm telling you, it's really not worth it to wait. Why are we waiting? Let's get it done. Everything has to happen. Everything starts from somewhere, but it doesn't start and stay there. You have to build. The more work you do, the more you build. Have a strong, solid foundation. When you have a solid foundation, then you build upon that, and you're good to go. You're good to go. Nobody can ever look at you and tell you anything, because you know within yourself that you belong where you are, because you've put in the late hours, the early mornings, the sleepless nights. You've put in that time. So nobody can ever take that away from you. See, hard work speaks for itself. If you realize, if you look around you, if you look within the world, you have some people that are just always doing something. And it's just like, can they take a break? No, they don't want to take a break, because once you get the momentum, it's hard to really stop. See, the hardest part is starting. Once you start, it's going to be really, and actually pick up some momentum, it's going to be hard for you to just see things happening and then completely stop. That's going to be hard. So that's why it's people that got the ball rolling, they keep it, and they're always going, they're always doing something. They're over here, they're over there. Then you see them coming out with something new. You know why? Because that's what they do. And what are you doing? You're still there, not doing anything, and you continue to watch other people do it and still not do it. That is not going to get you anywhere. So get up, get out, and get what you have to get done. Don't be afraid. Fear is like the worst thing. Fear stops a lot of people from doing a lot of things. And I don't think people really understand how fear works. You'll be so afraid that you just will never end up doing it. And then you're going to regret it down the line. When push comes to shove. Don't be afraid. Just put yourself out there. I mean, the most you can get is a no. But every no brings you closer to a yes. That's what we have to think. Every no brings you closer to a yes. That's my mentality. If a person tells me no, I'm like, okay, that's a good thing. Now, no, okay, you can tell me no, but I'm going to try again. And I'm going to go a different avenue. But I'm still going to work hard and get where I need to get to. Dual cultural lens is not going to grow if I don't do anything. Nobody's going to do it for me, because nobody has the passion that I have for my own craft. And I know that. People can't see my crazy dreams. Only I can. And I know what I want them to be. So I'm not going to sit here and not come out with a Motivational Wednesdays video. Hello. I'm going to do it because I want to inspire people. I want to tell people exactly what I'm telling them. Do the work. Do the work. The work pays off. Don't slack. Slacking is not going to get you anywhere. It's going to get you nothing. It's going to get you right where you are right now. Please do the work. Or you could live an average life or stay where you are. If you don't change something, nothing's going to change. And that's it. That's what I want to tell my people. Trust your struggles. Then after you trust your struggles, get up and do the work. You'll be fine. Everything will be fine. You have a positive outlook on life. You have high energy. You're nice to people. You're getting the work done. You're going out to parties, or not parties, but social events. And people are recognizing you now. They say, wow, look at that person, They're actually getting stuff done. And next you start collaborating with other people that are getting stuff done. And now that brings you to a different level. And then when people see you collaborating with that person, then they want to join in. And that brings you to a different level. That's how it goes. Levels. Work at it. But you have to do the work. So, I want to thank you for sitting here and talking to me. Or, conversing with me about getting work done. Please subscribe for more Motivational Wednesdays, for more journey videos, for more social events, for more photo shoots. I'm gonna bring you with me, but I want you to be doing it too. So please leave a comment If this inspired you, I would like to know. If you would like to repost, you can do so also. Just make sure you hashtag Through a Cultural Lens or at Through a Cultural Lens on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again for sitting with me. And I'll see you next week, Wednesdays, for another Motivational Wednesdays or a journey video. I haven't decided yet. But it'll be good. Whatever it is, it'll be good. So thank you and have a wonderful, awesome day and enjoy the weather. It's about time, right? It's a beautiful day. All right, so bye-bye. Peace.